Fuji 400, the classic drugstore film stock. I normally shoot the basic Portra 400 or Ektar 100 for color film, but my local camera store charges like $37 a roll, and I'm not doing that, and I'm also too lazy to order film online. I haven't really shot a lot of film since moving to Colorado. I've really been missing the local camera store back home and the people there, and I just really haven't found somewhere here that I'm happy with the development services and scanning and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that the issues with this roll are their fault necessarily. To be honest, I only had 10 keepers on this roll and a few shots that just didn't really turn out that great that I'll show you as well. But complaining aside, I actually don't mind Fuji 400. I think it's a decent film stock with good colors that you can find at a pretty good price. So anyways, my wife and I decided to drive 2 hours to the little ski town of Breckenridge, Colorado. I made some coffee, grabbed my Minolta X700 with a 50mm f1.7, and we hit the road. We ended up pulling over to snap a few photos of this log cabin shed thing. I thought I'd be able to get a few good warm-up shots here. I actually like this shot quite a bit. I think the colors look nice and the door really pops against the darker wood that makes up the cabin itself, and I think the framing is pretty solid. Can't really complain about this being the first shot of the day. Maybe I'm biased because this is my wife, but I really love this shot. She wanted a real filmy look for this photo, and I think Fuji 400 delivered here. The colors are better than I expected with this stock, and I nailed the exposure, which is not always the case. Overall, I think this is one of the best photos from this roll. I think this photo really shows the strengths of Fuji 400, and that is red and green tones. The red chairs have that classic red or magenta, and it really makes them pop. I don't really know what I was trying to achieve with this basic alleyway string light photo, but it did not work. But they can't all work, right? We did find this bookstore. I think my wife can smell any bookstore within a 3-mile radius. And I tried to get this shot of the door, and it just turned out okay. This shot felt illegal because it wasn't on 800T, and I think that's why it looks slightly above mediocre. Overall, this roll turned out okay. Normally I'd shoot more than one roll, but this is all I had with me. I do like the stock. It's not my favorite, but I would definitely shoot it again. I think it's a good cheap stock that you can use in a pinch because it's pretty easy to find and it's pretty cheap. I do like shooting it on my Minolta X700 rather than on something like an Olympus stylus or something like that. With Fuji 400, you have to worry about that overwhelming green or red that you can get when you under or overexpose this film. I love shooting film though, so let me know if you want to see more film videos or more street photography centered film videos as well. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.